Hello there, I hope you are well. My name is Nick, we're on the ZX Spectrum, and we're looking at a game called Gloop Troops. It's a homebrew on the 48K, published by Little Shop of Pixels in 2010. Now, we've already covered one game by Little Shop of Pixels that I'm aware of called Crimbo, and this one's quite similar. It's a platformer where you must collect objects on each screen, and once you do so, you'll get to the next screen. And what's to try and stop you is lots of enemies. Fancy that. Now, other versions I've seen of this game, there's been music playing, but I can't seem to get on to work on my version, so I don't know why. So we just got the basic gameplay. You can jump and you can fire. So collect these stars, avoid that thing, and you're there. So it starts off quite easily. You'll see the time ticking down in the middle there in green. It sees 30 there, and yeah, let's see how far we can get. Gloop Troops. Now, it did have a sequel called Gloop Troops 2 or Gloop Troops The Crown or something similar like that. But it's good use of colour. It's dying for some music, but as I say, in other versions of a game I saw playing, it did have some music. Now, I've tried it in 128K. It might be that I've just got a 48K version here. How does it play? Well, it's quite safe for the newbie, first of all. It's dragging me in quite softly. It's not overly difficult at the moment, at least. So it's a fairly nice game. How do I get there? Okay, right, it says up or down. There's a portal there, so we'll go down and button there, boom. So there we go. 3 levels completed straight away. Lots of levels to get your teeth into. It's a fairly nice, gentle game. Gloop Troops. It's a good name for a game as well. Gloop Troops. Now, when you freeze one of the enemies, they only stay frozen for a certain amount of time, and then they'll come back alive again and all ready to kill you. Nice level design this. The levels are looking different from each other, so you do get the incentive that you're sort of like moving in different directions. Character is quite unique. He's wearing a nice little, I think it's a beret, is it? A raspberry beret, the kind you find in a second-hand store. So Wednesdays, if you're watching these live as they go up, we do tend to review ZX Spectrum Homebrew because they're making so many of them. This one, though, is in 2010, so 10 years ago at time of recording, and I think they're going to go on forever, aren't they? These ZX Spectrum games are going to go on and on and on and on and on. I do like the retro stuff a bit better, but, you know, these games are advanced, and it is wonderful seeing how much they've got out of these games now on just the standard Spectrum stuff. There's a Spectrum next about, though, as well, if you're into that sort of thing. Long live the Specky. Now, my lives are in the top, well, middle left, I suppose, saying 6. See how far I can get. These reviews aren't all about expert gameplay. They're about seeing how far you would have got on your first and second go. Slightly different with the homebrews because we didn't have them as a kid, of course. And just seeing, do you want to go back? And I would recommend tracking this one down. It's different enough, but it does hold some similarities with Crimbo that we reviewed round about Christmas time, which wasn't that long ago. At time recording, nice use of colour, nice blending. I like the border here. It is different from each level. So care has been taken on this. The levels have got number names rather than any names like you get in the rooms in Jet Set Willy or Manic Miner. Bom 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 ba bom 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 bom. Yeah, definitely needs the music in this one to lift it ever so much more. Quite prolific. I need to see what else Little Shop of Pixels have done. I think it's the Gloop Troop trilogy. I think Crimbo is included in the Gloop Troop trilogy. That's a bit of a tongue twister, but they all come out in 2010 or 2011. Then I'm not quite sure what's happened afterwards. As usual, if the author of the game does actually comment, happens quite a bit actually, I will pin that to the top of the comments there for you all to see. Hurrah! Collect those stars. Good animation, the stars jumping up and down. I try and see the good in most games, but there's a lot of good to see in this one. Love the shading on that border again. What are they supposed to be this time? Eyeballs? Could be. Reminds you of the eyeball crush you got to make in Trapdoor. I'm surprised, actually talking about Trapdoor, I'm surprised there haven't been any mods of that game. They so could have easily done some other stuff, designed some other monsters, but maybe it's a little bit tricky with the coding to hack into the thing. Not as straightforward as Jet Set Willy or Manic Miner, and which, in terms of mods, those games have probably got the most mods ever in the history of mods. You can even download from Spectrum Computing a variety of Manic Miner screen editors and Jet Set Willy screen editors. So if you've got lots of time on your hands and want to make your own Jet Set Willy game with your own baddies, you could do it. Good luck to you. Bom 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 bom. Reviewed quite a lot of Jet Set Willy and Manic Miner mods. Check them out. Right. And I'm sure we'll be reviewing quite a few other ones as well. Oh dear, that wasn't very good. Get your timing right, Nick, with the portal. That's what you need to do. Won't be completing this game, but we'll see how far we can get. If I die soon, then we've got 3 lives left. I might try and do a speed run of where we got so far. Down. I think we need to go down. Yes, we go. Look a bit like a giraffe skin, doesn't it, these ledges? Good old giraffe skin. If you are a giraffe, then comment below. Have you still got your skin? If not, then this is what might have happened. Ugh, those 8-bit computer people, they're always taking animal skin for their level design. Pokey, get ready. That must be me. But there is a cheat available on this for unlimited amount of lives, which I won't put in because, as I say, I don't think we need to, because it is a nice, gentle learning curve here. Always in these games, though, you get to a point where the level gets super tricky and you get stuck there for a while. But that's where the addiction lies, doesn't it, really? Nice bit of apple. An apple a day keeps the pokey loopy man away. Level 12. Look, 12 levels already. 12 levels completed. Oh, this looks like a timing thing. Oh, that's... I think it's going to come back alive again. Alive, alive, oh. 13 levels. When is it going to start getting tricky? Well, maybe it won't do. Maybe we'll complete the whole thing. Now, this looks a bit tricky. Still at a point where we can kill these enemies. I wouldn't be surprised that at some point there's some enemies immune to what we're firing at them. And I presume we're firing gloop. Right, this looks a bit interesting now. Oops, bashed into a starfish star alien sort of thing. 6 stars here. 5 stars, Nick. Learn to count. Oh, I don't think we could kill that flashing thing. Perhaps the flashing thing, you can't kill it. Right. Oh, dear. Need to get a bit of timing. 2 lives left. 2 lives. There's that purple magenta robot thing. All enemies look the same, though, after you gloop them. Oops, last life. Nick, you've got to be a bit careful here. And being careful is not quite what I'm, yes. 2020, although it's been a terrible year COVID-wise and Tier 4-wise and all that sort of stuff, been a great year for homebrews. We reviewed loads, I think starting from, well, January, every Wednesday. Oh, game over. Oh, well, we'll probably have another go. But yeah, 2021, I'd imagine there'll be more. Look, I'm doing sound on and sound off and all that sort of stuff. It's still not doing anything. So the sound's there, 1 or 2 players, but it is turn-based if you're doing that. And we must rescue the princess. But we can only do that by, I don't know, defeating lots of different levels. So it's looking very straightforward now, isn't it, stage 1? Let's do the speed. Good. Check out the scores we're rushing through. Jigsaw puzzle border. Quite nice. I recommend tracking this one down. It's worth a few plays at least. I'm not sure if you'll be playing it forever, but it's worth seeing. Gloop Troops. And it's got such a good name as well. Gloop Troops. We'll have to look at the sequel at some point, just so we've got Crimbo, Gloop Troops, and the other one. Right. It's called something of the Crown. Defender of the Crown? No, that's an Amiga game. Check out that giraffe. Good. Level 3 complete. We're zipping through. If you dawdle about working out how to do the game, then you will run out of time. Let's try and add a bit of jeopardy to the proceedings. If you're enjoying the channel and you haven't done so already, and you've managed to watch to this far of the video at least, it means you might like other stuff that's there. So please consider subscribing. If you want to be notified of when videos go up, please hit the notification bell, and it will send you an alert. I think it'll also send you an alert when we do live streams as well, and it helps the channel grow as well at a time where there's loads and loads of competition on YouTube. And you know, I want to grow the thing and go. There's over, I think they must be approaching or just over 2,000 gaming reviews. Yes, I did say that, but 2,000 on the zxspectrum. We're nearing 750 reviews at the time of recording, which is loads, which proves to you that I ain't just some spare of the moment person. I've got staying power. So if you want to become a member to help it continue, please do so, because I will do absolutely everything to keep this on the road and give you as much content as I possibly can. Hooray! Hooray to you! Hooray to the members! I love the members, they're brilliant. Well done, members! Boo. And also, I think when you do a comment, you get a little badge next to your name as well. It starts off green, and after a few months it goes yellow, then it goes orange, then I think it might go red. I think it goes red after 12 months there if you just pull that long. So well done. Excellent. Right, those cherries, very Pac-Man-ish. Wacka, 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 wacka. I do like a good Pac-Man game as well, of which there are loads. You do get games that you know, influence others, and you get loads and loads of clones. Pac-Man's got a load of clones. Scramble, Space Invaders. I love those classic games. Take that, Gloop Face. Right, which way we go? Let's get this apple here. Did we race through this level a bit easier last time, I seem to remember. Whoa, there we go. I think that's free. We might be able to get those bananas. Thank you. Have a banana. All the stars. 5-star. I found out I got a crush on you. Was that 5-star? No, systematic was systematic something. 5-star. I think they went bankrupt in the end. They spent too much money and then fame dwindled. Anyway, it's happened to us all. Has it? No. Level 11. Level 42, and then UB40 and all that sort of stuff. Do all those jokes yourself. That's got them out of the way. I do like those green robots. They'd be pretty good in a game of their own, those green robots. That's quite nice. I would love to control that round a maze. Good. If little shop of pixels are watching, then do a game. No, well, if you want to, I don't want to boss you about, of involving that robot going round a maze. I'd certainly review it. This game's good, this is. Nice and addictive, all games should be. Nice bit of fun. As I say, you might be able to get music if you download this, which I can't for some reason. And the music is brilliant. Boo. It might be that I'm playing this in 48k, but I tried it in 128k. It didn't seem to do anything. Right. Now, we got past this bit quite quickly last time. Oh, I've just looked at the time. That's always promising. I feel like I've only been playing this a couple of minutes when I've been playing it over 10 minutes there, maybe 11 minutes. Well, that's good stuff, isn't it, really? So that just shows you what a good game it is. Quite smooth. I'm glad they gave you the firing bit. That's excellent. Makes it a little bit easier. Come on, must be able to get through this. It's generous in the amount of lives it gives you at the start. It doesn't just leave you with 3 lives, which would be quite bad. You get a big sack full of lives, which is quite useful. Maybe not just in computer gaming, but in everything in general. Oh, dearie me, almost blew it there. And now I think this one is where we got up to last time, isn't it? We've got 5 lives left. There's obviously a timing involved. Can't shoot the shiny thing, because that's immune from being glooped. But the other one is okay. Right, so let's go this way. I think we're going to have to time this perfectly. It's got the middle one. Oh, dear. Can we get up there? Yes, so that's that side done. Where's that finger? Oh, no. Oh, and I mistimed the jump. But I was almost there then, I think. So something a bit more like that, and then we're done. Time is not overly generous on this stage. It's amazing, isn't it? Spectrum didn't have that many colours, but under the hands of some cool designers, they can really get a lot out of it. Brilliant. Good. Yeah, there's nothing quite as bright as the zxspectrum colour palette. Love it. Iconic. Sometimes it gets colour clash. It didn't find with any other computers, but I can let that go in a lot of instances. And the Wally Weak games in particular, that's what gave them a lot of their charm. Well, that was a bit of a crossover there, talking about colour clash. Right. There is a way, it's complicated, but there is a way of stopping colour clash, which a lot of the more modern games sort of like did. It's to do with compilers and all those sort of business, but then you could get a box round some characters also, which is okay against black on black background. Sometimes when it's passing other scenery, it makes it a bit more messier. So it's whatever you choose to do, really. I was doing well then. My time is up. Right, last life left. I don't know if one means one and then the last one, but yes, a nice little hat he's wearing. Right, come on. Oh dear, is that it? That's it, game over. Well, I like that game. Gloop Troops, simple idea, done really, really well, and well worth a look. So, hope you liked having a look at that one. That's a Gloop Troops on the zxspectrum 48k, published by Little Shop of Pixels back in 2010. A great platformer. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, or indeed homebrew, then by all means put that below. You're more than welcome, and I love reading your comments. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.